Hello, doers. At Stealthy Wood, we do on-site interventions. We charge our customers by the time spent on the service. Because of this, it's essential to track that time precisely, as we don't want to overcharge or undercharge. We also allow our customers to sign the worksheets and get invoiced right away as soon as the work is done. This will leave everyone with the certainty that they will be charged for the right amount of time and material used, making the whole flow efficient and convenient. So let's check it out right now. All right, here I am on my database looking at the field service application. So let's go ahead, jump to configuration, settings, and we're going to activate the option that's going to allow us to use worksheet templates, which is the worksheet templates option. Now you should know that when you activate this, it will also install the Studio application, so keep that in mind. So I already have this saved and Studio installed. So now let's go ahead and see how it works. We're going to go to configuration, worksheet templates. Now, as you can see, I have several created, and to create a new one, it's super simple. You just need to add a name, and we can add a color as well. But once you click on save, you're going to then be able to start designing. Okay, but let's go ahead and jump to one of the templates that I've already created. So this will be for my kitchen installation. And then when we click on design worksheet template, Studio is automatically going to open so we can drag and drop some fields and start modifying this template. Okay, so this really depends on your business's needs, what fields you add here. If you want to add just some checkboxes or some fields that specify the customer, some things like this, it's super easy. You just need to choose the correct fields on the left. And we do have some amazing videos on Studio that will help you learn how to do that. So I definitely recommend checking them out. So I kept this pretty basic. I just have names, comment, product, date and time as signature. Of course, if I want to remove one, I can easily. If I want to add another field, I also can. So for example, I want to add a checkbox. I'm going to drag it and drop it here. And let's say we're going to call this new products. Or products added. And then check yes, check for yes, or do not check for no. Okay, so once we add that field, we're gonna go ahead and close this. It will save the changes that I have just done. All right, and then we need to be sure that we apply this worksheet template to one of our projects in order to be able to use it. So we're gonna go to configuration, projects, and surprise, surprise, I'm going to go to my project kitchen installation. So since I activated the option worksheet templates from the settings, I'm going to have a new checkbox here from the project configuration, and that's worksheet. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. And once I do that, I can select the worksheet as well. So I'm going to choose my kitchen installation worksheet, and then we're going to save. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and complete the flow on one of our tasks. Okay, so from when our worker actually starts working to invoicing the customer. So I'm going to go to all tasks, and I'm going to choose one related to this project. Okay, so the kitchen installation here. All right, I'm actually not assigned to this, but I'm going to help out my employee. So let's go ahead and start. All right, I actually want to start timing. So let's imagine I'm there. I'm actually doing the job. I'm going to click on start. The timer is going to go. This will be really convenient for me because when I click on start and stop, it will automatically record the time, and I don't have to go back and try to remember exactly the time that I spent doing different things. Okay, I can always pause. Let's say I need to go for a quick bathroom break and resume, and then I can stop. So let's say I'm stopping for a longer amount of time, and then I can do kitchen installation part 1 and save. And then I can start again and stop as well. Okay, so once I've done that, let's say that during this process, I actually have needed to use some products that I had with me, maybe in the van or whatever. So I can click on products here, and I actually needed to use 6 bolts or 6 screws, let's say. And so I can add the quantity, and when I go back to the task, I'm going to be able to see that I used 6 products, and I also see how much that cost. Okay, and then let's scroll down. Let's say that I used 4 table legs, and then I go back. We're going to see that it's updated here. Okay, that's super convenient. Now I can always update my worksheet as well. So I can click here. I can go ahead and sign. Adopt and sign. I can fill out all of the fields that I added using Studio on that worksheet template. Okay, and then I can click on save. Okay, so let's imagine now the worksheet is completed, everything's done, the job is done. We need to mark this task as done as well. So let's go ahead and mark this as done. Now, when we mark this task as done, it's actually going to automatically confirm a sales order. So I don't need to go back to the sales application and create that. And that's also going to allow me to invoice the customer. But of course, we do want the customer to sign the report as well. Okay, we don't want to just send them the invoice saying, here, this is what we've done. We actually want to show them what we've done, where the money is going. So when they are looking at the report, they're going to see some timesheets, okay? So exactly how much time is being billed, okay? And we have the description as well. So we see kitchen installation part 1 and then the rest. And they will also see all of the material used and actually how much the time costs as well. Okay, so we see service on timesheet, the quantity, and then we also see the other materials that we used and the price. Okay, then we have all of the information on the worksheet as well. So that will be on the report. So keep that in mind when you actually go to create your worksheets. Okay, and then the customer can sign. All right, the customer will sign. We'll see that it's signed. We have this beautiful flag here. And then we can go back to the edit mode and complete the flow. All right, we can create the invoice. But let's imagine we aren't ready to create the invoice just yet. And we get distracted. We go to check out another task. We go to do something else. We can always come back to the tasks that need to be invoiced by going to all tasks, to invoice. And I'm going to see that I need to invoice my customer for that kitchen installation. And then I can go ahead and click on the Create Invoice button. Okay, so let's create and view the invoice. And then we're going to have all of the items that were laid out on the report as well, which of course we can also send it to the customer. They don't just have to sign it there in the moment. We can send it to them afterward as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and post this. And then your customer will pay for the service. Now, as you can see, it's so easy to manage everything from the field service application. I didn't have to leave this app once. Even the sales order was automatically confirmed for me, and I was able to generate the invoice directly from here. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.